Hi dear children, I'm really happy to get back to you all. Your positive attitude towards the classes really help us, your teachers, to be energetic. So keep up the good work and work for your goal. Our last class was about direct speech and indirect speech, and we learned how to report a statement. And today's class we are going to learn how to report a question and imperatives. So before we move on, just quickly revise the 6 steps that you have to keep in your mind while changing direct speech to reported speech. So the first step, identifying the tense of the reporting verb and type of sentence. So according to the tense of the reporting verb, we'll decide whether we should change the tense of the sentence given in that direct speech. And according to the type of sentence, we have to choose a suitable reporting verb and then a suitable conjunction. And then we have to change the pronouns given in direct speech into third person. And then the fourth important step is change of tense. Every tense form will change it into its past form. And then change of specific words, that means adverbs denoting time and place. Now, change of questions. So as we know, there are 2 types of question, WH questions and yes or no questions. And while changing these questions into reported form, what you have to remember is the word order changes into that of a statement. Now the first type of questions, change of WH questions. So when you change a WH question into reported form, that same question word, WH question word, stays as the conjunction. And we know that what, when, where, why, who and how, these are the question words. And for example, a police officer said to us, "Where are you going?" When you report that question, it becomes the police officer asked us where we were going. So let's see how it changes. Said to is the reporting verb, it changes as asked. And the where is the question word, it remains as the conjunction. So we are using where in the answer also as the conjunction. Then you is the subject, you change as we, because the listener is mentioned as the police officer is talking to us. Then are going is the verb given in direct speech, it will change it into its past form, and that is were going. Another example, shopkeeper asked Renu, "How many chocolates did you buy?" So it becomes the shopkeeper asked Renu how many chocolates she had bought. So asked is the reporting verb given in direct speech, it remains the same. And how many is the question word, that also remains the same as the conjunction. And then you is the subject and Renu is the person who is listening, so you have to change it as she. Then did buy is the verb, and that is changed as had bought. Did buy is in simple past tense, so it has to be changed as had bought, past perfect tense. So this is how you change a WH questions. Now yes or no questions. When you are reporting a yes or no question, if or whether is used as a conjunction. And for example, Dad said to me, "Do you find law interesting?" So when you are reporting it, it becomes, he asked me if I found law interesting. So said to is the reporting verb, it changed as asked. Do find is the main verb and it is changed as found into its past form. And we are using the conjunction if. You is the subject, it becomes I. So answer is, he asked me if I found law interesting. Another example, teacher said to the boy, "Have you completed the work?" When you report it, it becomes, teacher asked the boy if he had completed the work. So said to changes asked. Then we introduced the reporting verb if. Then you as a subject, it is changed as he. Have completed changes into its past form, and that is had completed. So sentence, subject and verb, that order will be different when you are reporting. That is the one thing which you have to remember when you are reporting a question. Then change of imperatives. As you know, imperative sentence means the sentences which shows commands, warning, request, etc. And when you are reporting such a sentence, to is used as the conjunction. For example, he said to me, go home. So here we will change that reporting verb said to as told. He told me to go home. So we are introducing the preposition to as the conjunction, and rest of the sentence will the tense will not change. Then stay in bed for a few days, the doctor said to me. So you can either use told or advised as the reporting verb. The doctor told or advised me to stay in bed for a few days. Don't shout, I said to Jim. Here I ordered Jim not to shout is the reported form. So if don't is given in the direct speech, it becomes not to in reported speech. Please close the window, Mintu said to David. Mintu requested David to close the window. Here it is very clear that it is a request because the sentence starts with please. So this is how we have to change imperative sentences into reported form. And thus we have completed the discussion on how to report the three types of sentences: statements, questions and imperatives. And I hope all of you understood it. Thank you.